Hey everyone, this is Emmy with Quarter Beat. I'm coming to you on a Sunday. I've just been crate digging, and I've been at Goodwill, and wow, you can find some good stuff. I know a lot of people complain about thrift stores, but you just have to be patient. A lot of people say, oh, you can only get Christmas albums or really banged up, beat up stuff. But you know, this is what I did is I frequent certain ones that I think have a good selection. Like go to the main stores, the donation stores, where they can where they're constantly getting an influx. And I live in a good area where people are giving away or donating their old albums, and they're getting out of vinyl, and I'm getting into vinyl, so that's really good for me. So I just wanted to show you my latest finds, and some of them, there's at the end you'll see that I've gotten 3 or 4 that are just really great. One is even one of my Grails. So let me just start off with one that I love. Talking Heads, Stop Making Sense. This is one of the best live albums of all time, like Rolling Stone Top 50 albums. It's actually a movie, but you know what I love is Burning Down the House, Once in a Lifetime. Oh, I love this one, and it's just great. And like I said, I got it, for like $1.20. Alphaville, Red Rose. Let me get some notes on this. These guys, they did big in Japan, okay, and they're like mid-'80s, and that's my kind of era is the 80s. So this is an album that I want. I think it's a good album. It's got Red Rose and Next Generation. It's a 12-inch EP, and for $1.20, hey. Steve Miller Band, Abracadabra. If you follow Steve Miller, he's an unbelievable artist. And the condition is also really not bad. It's got some ring wear. This person loved it so much that they even had a generic liner, and they wouldn't on top of the inner liner, which they've kept in good shape. So that's a welcomed addition to my collection, the Steve Miller Band, Abracadabra. That's like mid-'80s, if you want to know. 1982, early 80s. Heartbeat City, the Cars, Heartbeat City. Rick Orzek, he just died, and oh, what a tragedy. And this is the music I grew up on. Look at this night. Look how beautiful that gatefold is. And like I said, thrift store. Picked up Foreigner. This is their debut album. It's in great condition. Nice. Billy Joel, An Innocent Man. Yeah. Love the Piano Man. I've got glass houses right there in my little flip it rack, right to the right there. I know you can't see it, but An Innocent Man. This is the one where where he got involved with Christy Brinkley. Uptown Girl is on this. Awesome. John Cougar Mellencamp, when he finally decided on his name to John Cougar Mellencamp, Scarecrow. What's great about this one is Rockin' the USA. Love it. Rockin' in the USA, and I think Lonely All Night and Small Town. This is great Midwestern rock. I love him. 80s all the way. I'm into jazz. I'm into jazz vocalists. This thing, I mean, this condition's not very good. This is the best of Nina Simone. There's a seam, a half seam split on this side, and it's pretty kind of ratty here. The back, nice. The condition is, the condition's a little beat up. It's got that sticker, that, you know, duct tape sticker, that's awful, but the other side's good. There's a scuff. I think when I clean this, it's going to look a lot better. It's going to be a lot better, and almost in any condition, this is, you know, like $20 to $30. So that almost paid for everything. Nina Simone again, Baltimore, in great condition this time. Off of CTI, look at that. Wow, I love it. I love her. I love her. I love her from I Love You Porgy. You know, she's just a great vocalist, great jazz vocalist, and you know, this is worth a heck of a lot more than $1.20. Esther Phillips with Beck. What a Difference a Day Makes. Great. I've already listened to this because I was excited about it. It's in great shape. A little bit of kind of scuffiness here, but it's in great shape. The album itself is in that original, look at this. This is fun. Fakudu Records. And it's just in great shape, I think. Yeah. Just a little bit of dusting. She'll be okay. Oh my gosh. Esther Phillips, ladies and gentlemen. This one I can't believe, you know, it was in the box. And I gotta tell you, you know, you develop relationships with the people at these that work at the thrift stores, and they see you coming in, and that's really how you work it. So they know when I'm coming in, they know I'm looking for records, they know, and they keep an eye on things for me. They know, and I just tell them, hey, I'm looking for 50s, 60s, 70s jazz. And they don't hold anything, but certainly when I come in, they're like, hey, there's some jazz in the back. I saw some Louis Armstrong. I saw some, you know, so they'll help you out. You develop a relationship with them. And this one, it didn't have the record inside it, and so I was like, you know, whatever. It doesn't have the record. I'm not going to take it, of course. And the record just kind of showed up. I told the guy, there's no record in here, and he goes, oh yeah, let me look in the back. Blah 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 blah. Let me look in the back. He found it, you know, and I got it, and I think they discounted it a lot for me because it's written on, and they had to find it in the back, and I think I got it for like 50 cents. John Lennon, Double Fantasy. John Lennon, Yoko Ono. This is a great album. This is, you know, I was really young when this came out. It's in good shape. The liner, very, very nice, and the vinyl itself is in good shape. I love Woman on this. And then I listened to this, and Kiss 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 from Yoko Ono. She's a crazy lady. It's a welcomed addition for me. And then this one, Mamas and Papas, the Mamas and the Papas. If you believe your eyes and ears, if you can believe your eyes and ears. It's a little bit, you know, beat up. This is kind of what you're used to seeing about this level at a thrift shop. And there's a seam split down here. It's almost complete. It is complete, a complete seam split. And so I'll, you know, probably get some hinge tape and see if I can clean that up. But this is their first album, and this has got the ones that I really love. Monday Monday, California Dreamin'. When it's raining outside, I want to listen to this. You know, it looked like, you know, this person put some tape, and then maybe they stuck it on the wall like that. It's crazy, but the record itself, I mean, wow, it's old and it's almost perfect. I mean, it's just great. Nothing wrong with it, and it's from the UK. It's not the US one. So I'm excited about that one, and it's mood music for me. Yeah, I'll have to fix that up. Some unexpected, some surprises. The Roaches, Nerds. They are, you know, this is just, you know, 3 women who made a band, and they're really fun. I think they did 4 or 5 albums, and they kind of faded away. But the back of this, you know, they're getting arrested. They are kind of post-punk. It's a lot of fun for $1 again. Did well. Still in the shrink with Simon and Garfunkel. Their greatest hits. It's got everything that I want. Scarsborough Fair, Cecilia, Mrs. Robinson, Bridge Over Troubled Water. Instant. If you are into them, instantly you get to know their music, just with one album. It's in great shape, and the vinyl is in good shape, really good shape. And then, you know, obviously when you're going to these thrift shops, and you know, they donate it. They donate in like big boxes or even small boxes. But you know, if you're lucky, you get there when it's been donated or when it's first been put out, and you know that you're basically buying someone's collection. So you know, that's why I got 3 albums of Paul Simon and Simon and Garfunkel. This one's in great shape. This is his debut solo. Paul Simon, self-titled. It's awesome. It's a good one. Good shape. Bridge Over Troubled Water, Simon and Garfunkel. This one has a little bit of, you know, of a seam split going on. Some ring wear. But for $1, it's good. This one, it's in great shape. Just look at it. Okay, Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. So far, Joni Mitchell, who's also a singer and a great, you know, artist. She made the cover for them, and you know, this is I think 1972. Let me see, 1974 on Atlantic, another label. I love Atlantic. I love Atlantic. I love Verve. I love Columbia 6 Eyes. But Atlantic's a real, you know, those guys knew what they were doing. It's got a great inner sleeve. It's still, the Atlantic sleeve is still really good, intact. They put out, you know, when everybody else was putting out garbage, Atlantic was putting good stuff out. They have a lot of jazz artists too on their label. So, ladies and gentlemen, Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young so far, $1.20. Okay, now we're getting down to the ones that are, you know, let me tell you the story. I go in my favorite shop. I look in the bins and there's nothing. You know, there's classical. There's, you know, Lawrence Welk, that kind of stuff. And I'm like, there's not very much there, and I'm like, hey, whew, what do you know, come on, give me a break. I've come all the way down here. What do you got in the back? Do you have anything in the back? And he said, you know, because I built a relationship, he says, yeah, I'll go in the back and I'll finish pricing stuff up for you and I'll bring it out to you. So I waited around, and he brings me this box of, like, I don't know, 60 records or so, 60 or 70 records that they had been saving because they also are trying to save things and put them out on eBay. And that's, you know, the vinyl market's really taken off, and so, but they don't have any expertise. So they just said, oh, screw it, just put it out and sell it. And so I ended up getting Bob Dylan's Greatest Hits, Volume 2. Now, what's funny about this one is I bought another one. It was Andy Williams, Shadow Dancing. And, you know, laugh all you want. I love Andy Williams. I love him. You know, he died too young. He had a beautiful voice. And, of course, you know, when he sang with his brothers, it's, the Gibb brothers, they're great musicians and great singers and great artists. And Andy was taken too soon. But his solo album, it was in such good condition. It was almost pristine. And when I got it home, what was inside was one of these records. So when I bought this, I knew it. I only had one record. And I said, okay, give me a little discount. And they discounted it, down to like 70 cents or something. So I got it for 70 cents. And then in the Andy Williams, I end up picking up the other LP. So, and it's in good shape. I mean, check it out. This ringware, of course, and I think a lot of people, the conditions like that, listen to that creak. Nice, right? There he is, Mr. Dylan himself. There he is on his harmonica, and of course the ringware. It's a double album. It's going to do that. But, this is, 15, 20 bucks for this thing. Again, one of the records that kind of paid for the whole bunch. Then, I almost freaked out because this is one of my grails. This is one of my grails. Like I said, remember, when people donate, they're donating a collection. So if you get in that vein that it's somebody's collection, wow, you know it. Bob Dylan, Highway 61 Revisited. I'm freaked out, and it's a demo. It's a not for sale one. So it makes it just a little bit more valuable. Little tiny bit of a seam, not seam split, but like it's kind of going there. A little bit down here, but overall it's in good condition. I've already listened to it, and it is great, and the condition is very good. And let's see, when did this thing come out? Released in 1965. I mean, look at the condition on this. 1965. I mean, this thing is a lot older than me. Wow. 50-year-old record. More than a 50-year-old record. And it's one of my grails. And it's on Columbia. I wish it was a 6i. If it was a 6i, wow. But this one has all the ones that you know and you're thinking about. Like a Rolling Stone is on here. This is an unbelievable album. And I got it for the grand price of $1.20. And then this, like I said, I'm a jazz fan. Oh, by the way, that Bob Dylan, I mean, $20 to $30 in the condition that it's in. And so those three albums paid for everything else. But this last one, this is another grail, and condition is okay, but to even just get it in any condition, really difficult. People are hanging on to their Miles Davis records. Okay, so I just have to show it to you. I mean, come on. Miles Davis, Sketches of Spain. So you can just take a look at that. It's in good condition. There's a little bit of water or kind of moisture happening, stain, but and down here too. But to just get this and to find it at a thrift shop, come on. And then it's scuffed a little, but it plays great. I've already listened to it. It's awesome. Look at the spine. The spine is great. You know, if you're a Miles Davis fan, you know. You know. If you're a Miles Davis fan, you know. This and Kinda Blue. Of course, Kinda Blue, I mean, $900 for Kinda Blue, but I'm so happy to have this in my collection. Oh. Anyway, so that's it. Really, I'll just end with my favorites. You know, right here, these three. Sketches of Spain, Bob Dylan, Highway 61 Revisited, and Greatest Hits, Volume 2. And of course, you know, the way I started out with the Talking Heads Stop Making Sense, that's my era, that's my groove there too. The music I was listening to when I was coming up. So, there you have it. My crate digging, thrift store, rummaging, first haul. Thanks for watching. This is Emmy. I'm Emmy, and my title of my channel and everything is called Quarter Beat. Thank you.